Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And this week, just a small short video, just to keep some material coming through on the channel for you to watch and enjoy. This is something a little bit different. Been scanning a very well-known auction site in recent weeks, and I came across a number of very historical old games that have been reproduced, sort of print and play basis, by a seller in the UK. And this one is from the Middle-earth Lord of the Rings stable. This is Gondor and Sauron, Games of Middle-earth. So this is, as I say, a repo, I believe, of a very old game, and I just wanted to share with you what you get, the contents, and yeah, hopefully you'll take something interesting from it. So this is the map. You can see here it's in two good sort of solid cardstock pieces, hex and counter game. I believe this game first came out in the late 70s. So this covers the siege of Minas Tirith and the Pelennor Fields battle, which, if anyone has watched the Lord of the Rings films, will be very aware of this. So you get this nice map, which of course is a little bit retro, a little bit dated maybe. You've got your turn tracks, and you've also got, excuse me, the shadows, because it's quite dark today, I've had to put lights on, a terrain key there as well. All right, so that's the map. You then get your usual terrain chart, so you can see here some of the aspects that you need to think about in terms of your defense, and also as the attackers. We've got a nice combat results table, missile ranges, casualty probabilities, results, etc. That's all on, again, one sheet, and then that carries on another sheet. Again, got a lot of the key things. So this is spells, so a little bit of magic in there as well, which is quite interesting. Nothing too heavy. Certainly not enough to dominate the game, but quite interesting all the same. You then get this thing called a demoralization record track. So it looks like you can see maybe some starting positions there, and you've then got a sort of breakdown of the turn, how it all works, which is quite interesting. There's quite a lot going on there in one turn, but interesting all the same. And then you've got the rules, which have been put on single sheets, again printed out. Again, these are quite dry because of their age, certainly not in the format that you would see rules these days, but there is a bit of colour in there at times. I did see some, not much, but there we go. So a little bit to take in maybe, but again, it's the theme which really appeals. And game design, as you can see there, was RichardH.Berg, very well known, and Linda Mosca. Development, Tony Beavers. Rules revisions by Jonathan Warshay. So you get all of that in the package, and then the counters themselves. So let's just get a few of those out for you, just so you can see what they look like. So these are pretty thick. They're small, but they are a good size, as you can see there. There's a bit of information on there, but again, not too difficult in terms of details on the screen there. You can see they're not complicated counters to read, but they're bright and colourful enough that you would be able to see everything you need to see from that point of view. And then you've got things like catapults, and there's lots of counters for both sides. I think there's 150 odd counters in this game. You've also got some various markers for different things, quite interesting, as you can see there, ladders and all sorts. So lots going on. Nice to see something kind of retro nostalgic, and there are a few games in this series that are available. I know Helm's Deep is in there, the Journey with the Ring is in there, there's a couple of others as well, and it's just nice to be able to access what are very old games now, with some updates and access to maybe better production qualities nowadays than we had 30-40 years ago. But for now, that's just a quick overview of Games of Middle-earth, Gondor and Sauron. I hope you've enjoyed that little insight, and hope to see you all again soon.